Brown County State Park opened in 1929, some 97 years ago, and has expanded to just under 16,000 acres. That's 25 square miles. A squirrel can almost go from treetop to treetop many miles without touching the ground. The park is the largest of 24 state parks. It's often called the Little Smokies. The far-reaching vistas are a treasure among the most beautiful in American Midwest. Close to 1.5 million visitors travel to the park each year. The first time I saw these precious, beautiful, fall-colored woodlands, I was about 12 years old, having ridden down to Gnawbone Camp in the back of a surplus army truck. I arrived car-sick and had eaten all my toothpaste just to survive. Fred Lorenz, the owner of the camp, he was just a wonderful gentleman. I remember the smell of the wood smoke, hickory. This was the main smell and gift I took from Brown County, and I remembered it my entire life. The Brown County State Park was named for Jacob Brown, commander who served in the War of 1812, and dedicated to Ken Hubbard, who was famous for the wisecracks of Abe Martin, printed on the back page of the Indianapolis News afternoon newspaper. There are three main entrances to the park: the west, which is closer to Bloomington; the north, famous for the splendid covered bridge at the entrance. Wooden bridges were covered years ago to protect the beams and flooring from rain and snow. Plus, horses could cross without being spooked. Horseman's Camp entrance is the farthest south, down near Story, Indiana. Miles of trails await the horseback rider. Part of the beauty of the park are the ridgetop roadways winding through mature forest, deep ravines cut through a siltstone over limestone bedrock, and areas the Ice Age bypassed 15,000 to 20,000 years ago. Touring the park, the diversity includes a large open field called Weed Patch Hill, said to be cleared by a pesky tornado. This high point is the third highest area of the entire state of Indiana, about 1,000 foot in elevation above sea level. A tall fire tower at one end of the open field is quite a feature, and a natural display center featuring all sorts of wildlife is near the other end. This includes even venomous snakes like the copperhead snake and the large timber rattlesnakes. In fact, hikers need to stay clear of dry rock outcrop cliffs, particularly in the southern part of the park, that are home to rattlesnakes. Over 23 adult rattlesnakes have been tagged and are being studied for their movements. Many public vacation resources include the cabins to the Great Lodge, swimming pool, stables, mountain bike trails await the visitors. We have a debt of thanks to the splendid infrastructure. Much of it was built during the early 1930s during the Depression by the job-creating Civilian Conservation Corps. Brown County State Park is a special place, a special ecosystem, a special thrill for all of our over-urbanized individuals. One of the best times to become one with the forest is to walk away from the beautiful campfire back into the trees and hear the laughing and hooting owls, realizing it takes about 6 dead, fallen tree snags per acre to support a healthy owl population. I encourage you to hike, bike, ride the trails in the scattered sunlight, and take a moment to go back in time when southern Indiana was covered with trees. Over 2/3 of the trees have been cut now. This untouched mature forest in the park has been protected forever from commercial development.